What is going on YouTube? Chica Bob here. I'm bringing guys a brand new video, and I'm gonna make this intro pretty short just because I was recording a video, the same video, this video, and my mic was muted, so I had to do it all over again. Good thing I didn't actually it was just towards the beginning. I was only like 10 minutes in. But anyways, here we go. We are doing a Houston Rockets rebuild. I wasn't planning on doing a Rockets rebuild because I thought that would be pretty solid. They'd be a nice team. But after seeing the first round performance and the second round performance, I thought it was a necessary, rebuild. As they didn't do so well against the Thunder and the Lakers. Mike D'Antoni has to go, even though he didn't sign an extension or anything. But I don't really like the system he plays through. I don't like the fact that he lets James Harden ISO the ball a lot. I like the fact that James Harden can ISO the ball, but it can't be your every possession play. It literally can't. It can't have people come double team James Harden and then he passes out to Russell Westbrook and he tries to break a three. It can't happen. It doesn't work that way. I don't think so. So I'm gonna hopefully not run that kind of play. I know James Harden can do much more than just run ISO plays. I don't need him to step back three every time. I don't need him to draw a foul every single possession. He has a bunch of shooters on his team. I know he can definitely run plays with them. So that's my 2 cents on this team. So also he said that they need another star. They need one more star. So is that star going to be a center? Is that star going to be a power forward? Is that star going to be a small forward? I don't know at the moment. So let's go find that third star that they're looking for. And I obviously in my first video I was recording, the star I went with was DeMar DeRozan. I don't know because they can definitely sign him this offseason. He wouldn't be a bad pickup for the team. Another player that could actually be a nice star is Chris Middleton. If Giannis leaves the Bucks, they could try to package Chris Middleton with something. I don't know what they would give up, but Chris Middleton, thinking about it, Chris Middleton, I'm not sure how they'd get that third star. This is not a realistic rebuild at all, but Chris Middleton could be that third star. Can I do that trade? Can the Bucks give me Chris Middleton? I actually want to know. So he's making a lot of money. We'd have to make up 17. So we'd have to give up both Robert Covington and Eric Gordon, which I'm totally fine with. We'll give back Marvin. Actually, Marvin Williams he's retired, so I'd rather not pick up a retired guy like Pat Connaughton I'd rather get him, and this is not realistic. So I'll give up 2 first rounders for them, and they're not interested. So we're getting close, right? Another second, and okay, so we're getting close to that trade. If I give you guys not Daniel House, who can I give you guys? Chris Clemens, sure. And you guys give me back your worst contract player like Kyle Korver. Actually, let's do this. Shoot, okay. So Kyle Korver has a lot of value. I'm not sure why, but Sterling Brown. Okay, so can we do this with instead of Chris? Can we do this, and then another second? Okay, so we got Chris Middleton on. Chris Middleton on the trade team. He's gonna be this third star for this team, and I'm not sure how I pull that trade off. I'm not sure if it was even worth it because he's like nearly a max player contract. But if he doesn't perform this season, we can trade him. He has enough value for the fact that we can trade him. So Peter Tucker has to go. His proficiency in 2K is not that great. So him and Ben McLemore in the first. This can give us that center position that we need. Daniel Tice. Okay. Ooh, can we sign another fourth star? I want to know. Is it possible to get a fourth center star out here? That's good. But isn't the greatest center DeAndre Ayton is going to be untouchable. Brook Lopez. Montrez. Montrezl Harrell. We're still on a small ball side, sort of lineup. Either we go with Valanciunas. Okay, I think we can go with Valanciunas. He plays still for the. He's in the Grizzlies. So can we make a trade with the Grizzlies? They might get finessed here, but he's a 3-star value. We'll give you PJ Tucker. We still have to make up $5 million, so we'll give you guys Daniel House. Then we'll give you guys you guys give us back Anthony Tolliver. We'll give you back a $2 million player Ben McLemore. And you guys give me back a $1 million player not DeAnthony Melton because he has good value. I can't give you him. Grayson Allen's good. Okay, so we're gonna have to take on Jonte Porter, and then we'll give you guys Austin Rivers, and you guys give me back DeAnthony Melton, and we'll give you guys a first. Okay, it's not gonna go through. There's no way this goes through. Okay, Valanciunas is the trade is dead for Valanciunas. So who else was thinking about going for a center position? I'm not really familiar with that. So I was thinking about going with Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez wouldn't be terrible. Montrezl wouldn't be bad. Montrezl Harrell, if Montrezl or Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson is an interesting trade. I'm not sure. DeAndre Jordan, no. DeAndre Jordan. He plays for the Nets. Can we get him from the Nets? Because we don't need him to be that star. We just need him to grab the boards. That makes sense. And they might do this because PJ Tucker has been looking pretty solid. So we give him back that, and then we give you guys Ben McLemore. You guys give him back your worst contract player like Nick Claxton. Nick Claxton isn't that bad. So we give you first. So Nick Claxton is pretty good, valuable. So we give wow, we just have really like 2-star value players. Tyler Johnson, I'll take Tyler Johnson. We'll give you guys a second, and another second, and another second. Come on, wow. Okay, so this trade is pretty close. Maybe you guys take no, both of those guys have good trade values. So Austin Rivers, no thank. Okay, they don't want that. Maybe if we make like Austin Rivers a shooting guard, then they think about it. So like, if we go to the Nets, we call up DeAndre Jordan. What do you guys want for him? You want PJ Tucker, Jeff Green. I'd love to give you Jeff Green, but I don't want to give up Jeff Green. So I'll give you guys Austin Rivers instead. I'll give you guys this pick, and a second, and a first, and a second. Okay. Oh, actually, it went through. I give up a first for DeAndre Jordan, which is totally fine because I really like the idea of Jeff Green being on this team. He's really great in 2K. He's really great in real life, and he's fantastic. So we get like a cheaper center out of DeAndre Jordan, but all we needed him to do is get boards for us, and I know he can do that for us. So our starting 5 is looking really great. I like it a lot. We just need to work on this bench. So we got to choose between Daniel House and Ben McLemore, or we can keep both, because both of them. This guy's small enough to play shooting guard. Okay, but so yeah, we'll keep both of them, and we'll just try to find a better backup point guard. So we have him, and we have Chris Clemens, which can give us a little bit more, trade value. We can get Brad Moneymaker, but if that's the best that we're getting, I'd rather move on from him. Jared Dudley, Musa, anything? Cameron Payne, no, thank you. We can get Damian. Is there anyone in free agency that we can sign? So let's go check that out. Free agents, we got Boogie. Okay, so let's release some players. I don't need Sterling Brown, so release him. Bruno Caboclo can be good trade piece. Thabo Cephalosha, don't need him. Okay, so Boogie Cousins. Oh, we can offer him a contract. This is really lucky for us, but here we go. I don't know how much money. Okay, so we don't have much after that. We'll get rid of him and William Howard. I'm not really sure who these guys even are, but we got a nice player, and then okay, so those are like 2-level exceptions, and we can move on from like David Nwaba, and now we should be able to sign someone. We have the minimum. So is there anyone out here like Chandler Parsons? No, thank you. I guess Kadeem Allen, sure. Okay, so now we got Boogie being our backup center, right? If I'm not mistaken, they might even. No, I want him to be our backup, so I'm fine with him being our backup center. This helps us a little bit out. Ben McLemore, if I make you a shooting guard, does your overall drop? Yeah, it does, but I don't know why. I think I'd rather keep you there just so we can show. I can show that you're there. If that makes sense. So I'm gonna keep you there, and hopefully that helps you. So center, small forward, point guard. DeMarre Carroll's gonna be running our power forward. I'd rather not. So can we try to flip maybe Ben? No, I want Ben McLemore. So like DeMarre Carroll and like Tyler Johnson into a point guard. Thanasis, not a point guard, but it's Thanasis. He has that championship. No, I'm just kidding. Damian Lee, he can be a small forward. No, we don't need a small forward. We just need a point guard. Raul Neto, sure. If you want to run out that point guard position, I'm totally fine with it. Yeah. So I think the starting 5 is good. It's better than our bench. Chris Clemens is still here, so I'm probably gonna move on from him and get a power forward, and that's gonna be the last trade of the video for this season. So, where is Chris Clemens and Bruno Caboclo? I don't know what you can give me. DeMarre Carroll, sure. No, thank you. Patrick Patterson, Willie Hernangomez, Royce O'Neal. Okay, so there are actually a lot of great offers for this team. I don't know who the Sam's. Huh? So you're telling me? Wait, is this bugged? This guy averaged 20 points one season and then dropped down to... Nah, that's got to be broken. There's no way, 2K. DeMarre Carroll's available, but I don't know how he'll play. What's his tendencies like in this game? 60? He has one shooting badge, or one badge in general. Jordan Bell, how many badges you got? Uh, I can make you our power forward. Jordan Bell, he's short enough to be our power forward. So this season is looking pretty solid for us. I'm going to make sure that Boogie never gets to start. I mean, I don't mind if they do that, but I'd rather have him not start. I think it'd just be the best. So our starting five is looking nice. Our bench, Boogie, Jordan Bell, Daniel House, Ben McLemore, and Raul Neto, or Neto, whatever you want to say. The system fits us very good. Let's make sure James Harden is our number one priority in scoring. I don't really want to get to the basket. I just want a natural offense. We can play through the star. I'm going to simulate this season, and hopefully we can make the playoffs being the third seed. If not, we'll make more trades. We'll sign some more players. But I think this season will be pretty solid for us. So I'm going to simulate this season. I'll see you guys at the end of the season number 1. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have finished the season. Luka winning your MVP. Crazy numbers for him. Dylan Windler, Boogie, 6-man. I mean, that was a cheese signing, but we got him. Giannis, DPOY. Brandon Clark, most improved. Brad Stevens, coach of the year. So we were 7 games out. We finished with a 54-28 record. James Harden, All-NBA first team, averaging how many points? 31, 5, and 7. Slightly, he did very good still. Okay. Do we have like anyone else here? Second, Russell Westbrook, third team, averaging 23, 7, and 9. Actually shooting, doing really well actually. Fantastic numbers from him. And then defense, there it is. There's everything there. We were the second seed in the conference, right behind the Clippers, which is really interesting because they might get knocked out by the Nuggets. If that's the case, then we will have to do a rebuild about that, even though it probably won't be really a rebuild. Anyways, here we go with the player stats. The third star come up big. Chris Middleton was that big third star. Boogie did very well. I was not expecting that at all. Boogie did Boogie things. So that was actually a really clutch signing. The only way I see Chris Middleton happening as a sign is if the Bucks go full rebuild mode. They're like, we lost Giannis. Chris Middleton can't do much for us. We'll just take the pieces from the Rockets, the picks, and go on from there. I don't know. That was just, my understanding. But they might actually get DeMar. DeMar might be a better option. So here we go against the New Orleans Pelicans. They got the same team, the same exact team. No trades there. I don't think anyone's actually going to have any trades here. But the thing is that we're going to have to go against Luka in the second round. It looks like it, yeah. We're going to go Luka unless we choke a 3. And we choked. We literally choked a 3-2 lead. 3-1 lead. Unfortunate. The whole team played terrible. Actually, Boogie and James Harden and Russell Westbrook did really well, but Brandon Ingram, Zion, and Lonzo Ball just outplayed us. Unfortunate. I could have shortened the rotation. I could have done many things, but that sucks that we lost like that. So we're going to have to do some changes in the offseason. I like the idea of Russell Westbrook, Chris Middleton, and James Harden out being there together, but we might have to move on from Chris Middleton. It might be to play just to get a better center as Celtics win a championship, or we can just trust. I don't know. Do we trust the idea of Chris Middleton just being a big baller, or do we just go out and sign like a guy or we could definitely do a sign and trade with him. So let's go to the team player option. We shouldn't have any rookie signings because we literally gave up every single pick, and known to man. Normally Pele, I'll sign you back. I don't know how well you played, but we'll definitely get you back. Free agency is looking a little, spicy up in here. And I don't really know how many players we have to sign. So we have 23 million, but right now at the moment we got no backup point guard, no backup shooting guard. We got a small forward. We need a power forward. Okay. So Reggie Jackson is available for a backup point guard. Is there a backup power forward we can get? Markieff wouldn't be the worst. Center Enes Kanter's out there, which we could definitely run like a Kelly Olynyk and Enes Kanter type thing. I'm going to get a backup point guard being Reggie Jackson. I think he'll be pretty solid. We'll give him like a $9 million contract. I'll see if he gets on the team first. I kind of want to see Ben McLemore didn't play that well. Jeff Green played very well for us. So if we can keep both of those guys, that would be pretty solid for us. Boogie, we don't have his rights. So if Boogie can come back somehow, I definitely like that. Jeff Green, I want to offer you a contract, but I don't know how I'd manage to get that contract to you. I don't know what overall you are. You're a 73 overall. No, that's Jermichael Green. Oh, okay. I don't know where you're at. That's unfortunate. Is there? Let me just see where people are at. Montrez, Boogie here. He's asking for 12 million. I can't do that. Morris Senior is asking for a lot. Actually, how much can I give? I have a minimum for power forward. Okay, so let's make sure we get Jordan Bell. I can offer you 4 million if you want to come back. Okay, so Markieff is available. Jeff Green's asking for 5. I can give you that. Sucks that I can't get him, but if he wants to come back, he will come back, and we'll just probably sign like a center out here, if possible, like a minimum contract center. Norvey Pelle, Miles Leonard, Marvin Williams. So one of these two has to come to my team, and it's probably gonna be Miles Leonard. He just plays a little bit better. And then for a center position, we'll get Bobby, sure. And then we'll bring both of those guys on the team. Hopefully they can come and do some impactful plays, even though it's not really gonna help us out a little bit. But you know what can we do? You know, we'll ask for the best, and it seems like Jeff Green does not want to sign here. I guess he doesn't like our offer. Give you like a 2-year player option, no trade clause. That's the best I could do for you, Jeff Green. So if you don't want to come, that's fine. I'm gonna simulate the beginning of the season. I'm gonna go to the everything, and we might make some trades. We might just keep the teams similar, but I want to see you guys there. All right, guys, here we are at the beginning of the season. We got the big 3 for the team, and then just a bunch of roster fillers, which kind of sucks because we have a lot of money tied into these 2 guys. And I'm pretty sure every single time I see a thing like, oh, Tobias Harris, not bad. Okay, this could help us out a little bit more. Colin Sexton and K Love. Ooh, that could be a nice pickup. Lonzo Ball, Lord Markkinen, TJ Ward, and Miles Turner. Okay, so Pascal Siakam. Holy, wait a second. That is an interesting one. Jonte LaMarcus, that's cool. Chris Paul wouldn't be terrible. This one is absolutely fantastic for this team. As long as Pascal doesn't do the same move over and over again, double of a trade for us. I don't know how that trade happened. Daniel House being a small forward, I'm fine with that. I'm not against it. Okay, we're gonna make everyone their prime position here, so we might actually move some people. DeAndre Jordan, I'm still solid on you. Reggie Jackson making him a shooting guard. Miles Leonard there. Bobby. Okay, so not everyone's safe on this team quite yet. We're just trying to make sure that everyone can be their prime position before we trade them away. Pascal will just help us out a little bit more. That way we can still keep Russell Westbrook, and he can still do whatever he wants on the floor. So Reggie Jackson, he's pretty solid, but if we can get someone else out of him, that'd be pretty dope. So I'm looking for like a back point guard. Chris Dunn wouldn't be bad because he can actually defend. So that's an option we can go through. I don't really see Marcus Morris Sr. Even though I don't really like the player, he's still really good in 2K. So that might be the wave we go. I don't see this. Chris Dunn's a nice trade offer, but I think we just have to go the route of getting a solid player like Marcus Morris. And if I make him a small forward, his overall jumps. Check it. Make him a small forward. I mean, not okay. It used to be better, and he'll be a starting small forward. Or yeah, that's totally fine by me. I know he can bring in that emphasis or whatever. Daniel House still be a better backup small forward or whatever. So Bobby, Miles Leonard. Can you guys give me a backup PG? Matt Thomas, Daniel Gafford. Daniel Gafford isn't bad. Ooh, Daniel Gafford might be good. Musa, I don't know how well he plays in 2K. I just know for the fact Daniel Gafford is good. So, Shake Milton's here too. Ooh, Shake Milton has to be the play. He helps us out with that shooting guard position. We have an excess amount of shooting guards, but that's fine because Jurian Grant and this other guy are going to get moved anyway. So, where is he? Grant and Brad Wanamaker. Even though Brad Wanamaker has a really great free throw, I'd rather get like a backup point guard if I can find that backup point guard. Avery Bradley is really good, but I don't know why he's so bad. Austin Rivers, I'm down with bringing him right back. I'm down with bringing him back. Chris Chiozza. Actually, yeah, we're going to bring him right back to the team. He's going to be our backup point guard, shooting guard / player. I'm going to make him a point guard. What happens to his overall? Oh, only goes down 1. Cool. That's solid. That's lit. So our backup positions, look at Daniel House, Bobby. As much as I like you, Bobby, you're going to have to go just because I don't know what I can get out of you. So Bobby, is there any Alfonso McKinney? And I'm looking for a backup center. So anyone here that's just slightly solid. Kim Birch. I don't know who this guy is. Can this guy grab boards? Close shot. I just need to know if he can grab boards. Like, what's his offensive rebound and stuff like that? Rebound is B plus. What about Kim Birch? Can you grab the board? No, not really. So this is a tough scene we're in. I'm probably just gonna sign you just because you're slightly better. And then, is there anyone in free agency in the center position that I can sign? Jakob Pertl. I have the minimum. Is there anyone out here looking for the minimum? I don't really see anyone out here looking for the minimum, which kind of sucks. But JaVale McGee, sure. Okay, JaVale McGee wouldn't be that bad actually off the bench. So I'm tight with him being our backup, and then we'll just run a 9-man rotation because a lot of people can run a lot of other positions. So I'm gonna give Marcus Morris about like 29, Johnny Jordan 29, Shake Milton 20, and yeah, I think that's a solid system. I don't know if this is better, but it's solid. I think it's good. I think we can definitely win a championship this season around. So I'm going to simulate this season. I'll see you guys at the end of season number 2. Alright guys, season number 2 has wrapped up. We finished with only 51 wins, so not as great as the first season. Giannis winning MVP, Robin, Lonzo 6-man, Giannis DPO. Oh, he always goes to the Lakers. It's always the Lakers. John Morant, Lucas. So we're only 6 games out. The Rockets, James Harden, okay, that's Luka. So James Harden did make it still, again, averaging 32, 5, and 7, shooting good efficiency. Second team right here, John Morant's up there, looking fantastic. And third team, Russell Westbrook still making it, averaging 22, 7, and 9. Hopefully this time around we don't get knocked out and we actually can do something in the playoffs. But we were the 3rd seed, so things must have been really close. The Dallas Mavericks were only 2 games behind them, and the Memphis Grizzlies finished really high. And the Cleveland Cavaliers on the other side of things. Okay, you know something's up when that's happening. James Harden averages 20. Okay, so we did have that three team score like I mentioned. Like this was our best team by far. I guess our just rotation off our bench wasn't as great as I'd like it to. Daniel Houston plays that well. I mean they're doing good enough. So yeah, DeAndre Jordan did exactly what I wanted him to do. So maybe we could have upgraded that center position a little bit better, but that's totally fine. I'm gonna shorten the rotation here. We're going to make it an 8-man rotation for the playoffs. We're going to get all of our starter players getting those good minutes just because. All right. First round against San Antonio. They got Paul George and DeJounte and LaMarcus. So they got rid of Pascal. Okay, so they have Spencer Dinwiddie off the bench too. Dang, that's a good team. DeMar is not on that team. Oh, actually, we took DeMar from them. And so they probably didn't re-sign him. And now it's 2-2, 3-2. And 4-2. So we actually get out of that round. And now we have to go against the 7th seed Portland Trailblazers. They got Dame, CJ, Talon Horton-Tucker, Zach Collins, and Nurkic. Talon Horton-Tucker, my guy, he's been nuts. All right, 2-0, 2-1. Come on, 3-1, 4-1, and we do. As we might not have to go against the 1st seed. And we don't. They lose to Minnesota in the Game 7. Dylan Russell, Collins, and Towns. This Pierce guy who was drafted 14th overall, averaging good numbers. OG Anunoby, Nas Reed. Derek White, Omari Spellman, okay, Jared Culver, and Alex Len. Okay, so this is a pretty nice, solid matchup for us. I don't know if we can take it, but we're up 2-1, 3-1, and we take it 4-1. And now we're against the 6th seed Brooklyn Nets. Who do they got? They got Kyrie, Caris LeVert, Kevin Durant, Crooks, and Jared Allen. So the only person we took from that was DeAndre Jordan. So first game goes to us. I don't know if it was convincingly. Game 2 goes to them. Game 3 goes to us. Game 4 goes to us. And Game 5 goes to them. And they win a championship. Kevin Durant probably gave us a works. We didn't have anyone guarding Kevin Durant because he was running power. I could have definitely run someone on him. That's my mistake. It's unfortunate what I did, but that's gonna end out this video. If you guys did enjoy this video, let me know in the comments below. Let's see the player stats for the playoffs. Here it is. James Harden, Pascal, Russell Westbrook kind of choked. Even though he shot really good efficiency. Maybe we just need a better rotational team. But if you guys did enjoy this video, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you guys want to see next. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.